on that one too. So all my jewelry I'm wearing plus some, you're gonna see that at 1 a.m. All right, we've got more to talk about because indeed this is lawn and garden around the home. And now we're gonna talk about a really powerful tiller. And what I love about this is the name. I'm just gonna start with the name. We all know Scotts. Scotts is known for the grass, their innovation, yards, and their equipment to make your yard look the very best. And this is a very powerful tiller that's very lightweight compared to a traditional gas tiller. And Lou Caputo is rejoining me to tell us more about it. Hey Lou, welcome back.
Thank you very much, good to be back.
It's that name right there, dude.
Yeah, Scotts.
We all know that name.
Well, you know, they've been around 150 years. I don't know if you knew that. I mean, like forever, and we all grew up with that name.
Sure.
So like when I walk into a home improvement store, bam, there it is.
Yeah.
And so I'm thrilled that they've come out with their line of power tools for lawn maintenance. I mean, if you think about it, they help us grow our lawns, so now we're gonna help maintain the lawns as well. This thing is a beast too, by the way. It's an electric tiller, and typically people think, okay, well, you know, if it's electric, it's not gonna be powerful. This is 10.5 amps.
Wow.
So it's a beast. There's a lot, and you can plug it into any outlet, which is really the cool part on this, okay?
Right, yeah.
And it's only 25 pounds of weight, so it got a handle right here. It's not that heavy. I mean, anybody could pick this up and walk around with it. So the way that this works is neat because you set it into your dirt and it's gonna start digging up the ground. It's gonna start tilling, as we say, okay? So it's gonna start loosening the soil. It's gonna start breaking it up. It has a path that it's gonna cut that is 11 inches wide. And if you look at this, I'm gonna turn this toward camera so you can see the tines on the front of it right there. These are steel tines down here. So there's 4 of them. But I can take the 2 outside ones off and change my path from 11 inches down to 7 inches.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because sometimes when you're planting things, you don't want to have the rows necessarily that wide in between the rows, if you follow what I'm saying.
Right.
You want to make them narrower, so you can do that with this. Lots of safety features on here as well. To start this, I have to press the orange button on the side first, and then squeeze this handle, so you don't accidentally grab it by the handle and start it.
Okay.
So that's just one of the things they thought about. But let me show you how it works, though. Okay,
Sure.
so I've got one behind you. I'm gonna slide this guy, the nice, clean, pretty one, out of the way. And I'm gonna take the one that I've been working with over here. I'm gonna set this into the dirt. And again, 25 pounds, so not terribly heavy. I can just set it down like this. Now, I'm gonna start with the wheels down. Okay, without the wheels, it'll dig down 8 inches.
Wow.
But for right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with it up here a little bit higher and watch how this works, okay? Look at the way. See the way it's pulling that up?
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, it
Dang.
just churns that ground up. And in just seconds, I did that whole little area right there. Now what I've got, just by doing that, is nice loose soil, okay? And do you garden at all? Do you plant?
A little bit, yes.
Okay, a little bit. So you know that when you start planting your flowers and your bushes, perennials and all that stuff, if the soil's too tightly compacted, the roots can't spread out. Right. They're not gonna grow properly. And especially this time of year, this is the time you wanna do it.
Right. Well, because a lot of people think, oh, I look outside, I got 5 inches of snow.
Right. Yeah. And then, you know what? And I get it. You know, I understand. But in less than 30 days, it's going to be springtime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing is, even if you live up north somewhere and it's cold outside right now, in a couple weeks you're going to be able to get out there. If you wait for the ground to go through the thaw, it's gonna be too late.
Right.
You know what I mean? This way you can get ahead of the curve. And then the other thing too is when the ground is all nice and churned up like this, it's ready to take the nutrients in, it's ready to get that moisture and to get all, everything in there.
Plus it also gets oxygen in there too.
It's true,
Which a lot of times people say, oh, I've got such a bad brown thumb. It's because you're not prepping your ground properly.
Right.
Also, if you're gonna start a garden this summer, do you know how hard it is just to dig up the ground?
Oh.
Why, even if you're gonna plant something, let's say a tree, or maybe you're gonna plant some new plants,
yeah.
It's so much better to till it first, then come back. Oh my gosh, planting anything, including a garden, is a breeze if you till it first.
If you till, well, so for instance, if I come down here to this little spot, right, and I go in here and I try to dig this up, traditionally what I'm doing is I'm putting the boot on, right on the hoe right here, and I'm pushing in the pitchfork, and I'm trying to, look at that, look how hard that is for me. I mean, I can feel the roots underneath this actually starting to break as I do this. Now, if I had to do this over and over again, what am I gonna get? Sore back. I'm telling you, just from doing that. Now the difference is though, if I take my Scotts tiller and I'll go to that exact same spot, watch this. Right. I'm gonna lift it up, I'm gonna put it on here. I'm gonna press the button on the side, I grab my handle. Now, notice the difference.
Yeah. It's
and
just
you can
ripping
see
through that.
now it's, oh my God, like a hot knife through butter. And you can see it tearing up all the roots.
All the roots, because we can see the roots in there, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. So now we've got, if I come back over here, now we've got this I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
That's the same soil a couple seconds ago I could barely get that pitchfork into, and look at it now.
Well, and I know earlier we had Miracle Grow on. Everything works better once you till first. So if you're gonna put, let's say you have to get a certain amount of mixture of, you know, different minerals to make sure your plants are gonna grow their best, it's easier to be able to mix those in when you till first, as opposed to digging and scraping. And you know what, we have, in certain things, certain plants have to be planted at a certain depth.
Yeah.
And it's so hard and backbreaking just to do it by a shovel or a pick.
No, it's true.
It's really miserable, so we end up not doing it.
Right.
With a tiller, all those jobs are so easy. Then you add your Miracle Grow, and hallelujah, you've actually got a successful flower bed.
Ba-bam, all of a sudden you got vegetables. I mean, it's amazing. Well, so what I'm doing now is I'm throwing down a little peat moss, and now I'm gonna show you exactly what you were talking about. So I put the peat down there, right? Now I'm gonna take a little bit of my Miracle Grow, and we're gonna shake this in here and put that in the same spot. And you can just walk down the rows before you plant. That's what I recommend doing, okay? And then you take your tiller, and now we're just gonna blend. Think of it as a giant blender. We're gonna take it now, we're gonna get in here, press the button, and just get in there and let it walk along. And look at that. So now you can't even see the peat moss I put there in anything. Why? Because it's all churned up inside of here.
And it's perfectly mixed, and it's ready to do its job. Yeah,
it's all blended.
Just, if you do anything, let's say you have a section of your yard that drives you crazy.
Right.
Or a lot of us always want to have our own home garden. You know, you just really want that. Sure. But nobody wants to go out there and dig it up. Start with a tiller, and you're gonna see your results are gonna be so much better, and it's so much easier when you have a tiller. So if you've always dreamed of having a garden and you've been intimidated by all the work that goes into it, this makes the work so much easier.
It really does.
It really makes it almost effortless. And then when you're planting the trees or the bushes or the seedlings or whatever you're planting, it's gonna be so much easier once this is all pre-tilled.
Now I'm gonna move this forward over to here just a little bit, and what I'm gonna do is show you how, if you really want to get deep, okay, the wheels fold up. There's a little pin right here, and all you got to do is just pull this out and then slide the wheels up like that. They'll lock into place. So now it's literally just sitting on top of the tines. Watch this now. This is crazy. I'm gonna hit the button, we're gonna squeeze the trigger, and watch it just dig its way straight down.
Oh, geez, OP.
I mean, look at that thing go, all right?
That's going to China.
I mean, I went to the bottom of the box we have right here just now, just doing that. Yeah. And that's 8 inches deep, okay? So that's the full depth on this. If you want to go that deep, you absolutely can, you know? Maybe the problem is you're not planting anything per se. Maybe it's just that your grass in a certain area doesn't look great. Maybe you've got that one spot that's brown and it just refuses to grow. Well, guess what? You can go to that area with your tiller, dig the whole thing up. I'm just trying to lock this in place. There we go. Just trying to dig the whole thing up and then replant it. Because you're trying over and over again to grow in the same spot. You need to turn that soil over. Maybe it's just too compacted. Maybe it's too dry. Get in there, tear it up, and let the tiller do all the work for you. Also, notice right here, we've got a cable management system on the back of this, as you can see right there. It's not a big deal. To me, it is, though, because I am the guy that will constantly be unplugging my cord. It'll constantly be tripping over it, and you can see right there, we've actually got that system in there. Now, let's talk about assembly, okay? The assembly on this took me about 10 minutes, and that's it. And I'm talking about it comes fully assembled except for the wheels, and you can put the extra tines on there. Mine actually had the tines already in place, so I didn't have to do that. But it's very, very easy to do, and I don't even think I had to use any tools because all of the toggles on this kind of screw in. They've already got little handles on them, so it's very simple. But look what he's doing right there. He's got a very dry patch in his backyard. I think he's probably going to want to turn that into a garden. You can see the way he's digging that whole thing up. So let's do a little bit more over here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go backwards this time so I'm not throwing dirt all over myself. I'm just gonna take it. Remember, it's only 25 pounds. Anybody can do this. I'm gonna squeeze the trigger right here. I'm gonna start pulling it back. And look at the way, now imagine if I'm planting a garden here, how I can just do my rows, how simple this is for me to do. And it's throwing the dirt all away from me. Very, very easy. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is once I get to the stage I wanna be at, I'm gonna take a little peat and I'm gonna throw this in here. And I know a lot of people skip this step. They think, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna put anything in the trenches that I dig, but you know what, it's a good idea to get that nourishment in there and really dig it down. And then if you got any fertilizer you wanna do, we're just gonna walk the row, put this in here, prepare the whole thing. And if you recall what I mentioned earlier, if I need to make smaller rows in between the rows I'm actually planting in, I can absolutely do that with this. And again, we press the button, and now we're just going to mix everything up in here. Look at that, all the way up to the end. Very, very simple to do. And that's the beauty of this, is that this is the right way to do it. If you've got one of those people who says they got a brown thumb, you can't